Hello everyone. Oh my god. I had to make sure I turned my mic back on, not gonna lie. I didn't know. Hopefully the quality is better. I don't. Absolute fair warning, if you hear any banging, my microphone is on my desk. And it makes the loudest sound known to man whenever I even type, and that's not something I can fix. I learned that the hard way. So today you can probably hear me clicking around right now. So about that. Hello, pub. Ah! Oh my god, you probably heard that. I just don't want you guys getting absolutely blasted. Okay. You're probably gonna hear this. I have to flip my eye draw on a computer with a touchscreen. So you're probably gonna hear a lot of bumping, and I apologize for that. Because I didn't realize how bad it was until I turned on noise suppression on my streaming app, and then I was like, oh, that's not good. I say as I die live. I'm gonna look up a reference for this leg real quick, because clearly I'm struggling with it, and I need to look at something in order to... Whippy, whippy, woohoo! Yeah, I haven't done any more on this since yesterday. See. We'll see how long I go, because yesterday I had to stop because I, back hurty and, my throat started to hurt from talking so much. As a yapper, it takes a lot for me to get there. I'm gonna hit you with my car. And then take your wallet. Completely forgot what I was looking for. I'm so tired. But I was like, oh, I put on my story I'm gonna stream today. So I was like, I should probably stream today anyways. Keeping my boob tube count alive. The sillies, goopins. Oh my god. Reference, brain, reference, looking for a reference picture, pictures in my references, reference folder of legs I like that are references. I constantly struggle with this specific post, so I literally have a reference just of like bent leg poses, so I knew exactly what I was looking for and still managed. Okay, wait, never mind, it was on before. Never mind, I just don't know anything. Ignore that. Oh my god. Imagine having 2 brain cells to rub together. Could not be me. Zero brain. I store all my marbles there. My marble collection. That's what's in my head, not my brain. Oh, you're now hearing things twice? Like right now? Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what could be causing that, not gonna lie. Is my stream up in the background? Maybe? Did that fix it? I think I'm going insane. I think I'm going crazy. Maybe it's on in the background, not on. I don't know what's causing that. I messed with all my microphone settings. No. God. What did I do? Can I just... I don't know how to fix that. Because to do the mic stuff, I had to like do a second input. No, I didn't. That's what I'm thinking is going on, but my brain is teeny and small, so... Hello, welcome in. I'm sorry if you can hear me twice. I messed with my microphone and now it's... We're drawing silly guys. Jack, how do I turn that off? Yeah, this is a test because I was trying to get some of the background noise off, but also, hello. Okay, thank you. For now, apparently there's two of me. I can't tell that there's two of me, but everyone else can tell there's two of me. Oh, you thought I was referring to you. Okay, so Sleeping Jack is also Jack. Wow, there's two Jacks here. This is like... No pressure. I didn't mean... Yes, you're in my stream now. Now help me fix my OBS right now. Like, hi, welcome in. Help me fix the thing that I should have already turned off. You get to watch me struggle, because this is the leg pose I struggle with the most, but I insist on drawing characters in it, despite me struggling with it every single time. We're gonna go in a different layer, and we're gonna draw it without the pants, and we're gonna go from there. So, knees. Calf. Little silly ankle bone. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's part of the issue. I made the leg entirely too big, and then like this line comes out, and then the other side of the calf usually comes in from this angle, and then you lead down into the ankle and on the foot. Okay. Guide con with all my audio input. Yes. Okay, yeah. Okay, turn the monitor off. Okay. Let's hope that works. I turned it off, so there should be a difference now. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Yippee! Well, I'm glad it got fixed. Thank you, Jack. Oh, geez. I don't really know what Twitch prices are like, to be honest. YouTube is my little safe platform. Is my pin? Okay, my pin sensitivity is messing up. Okay, wait, maybe it's not? I think it's what I'm using. Guys! Whee! Foot. Little foot. Okay. Gosh, I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Again, it's something else I don't know too much about. Okay. So that should possibly fix. I think the knee needs to be positioned up a teeny bit. Like this. Because it should be kind of jutting out. Probably a tree. Oh gosh. Mods, kill this guy. There. Okay. Let's see. It's better than it was. Oh gosh. There we go. We'll see how that works. Because the heel being up like this, I have to give him shoes at some point, which is going to be a whole nother issue. Because I decided, wouldn't it be cool if this character had cowboy boots, which are complicated to draw? Okay, so we're going to go from here and we're going to see, it's like, okay, I think this... I don't know why I chose. I was like, well, this pose is really fun. It's not. It's a pose I struggle with. I don't understand. Okay. Make his thigh a tad smaller. That's too small because it's going to be compressed. So it's going to be bigger. It's in this position. This is gonna be fabric from here. I think I'm gonna color this in. Hyper focusing. Oh, how did my files get kind of, oh, okay, I'm not doing that. I don't want to move, oh, okay, well. Get back in there, okay. Moved my drawing window on accident. It's prophesized that a jack will always try to take a pup down. Those look like pant wrinkles. I'm gonna have to give them some bagginess. And then I want to apply the lines here. Knee. Other knee. Well, not other knee, but you know what I mean. The knee detail lines, and then business slacks are loose at the bottom. See, it just makes the leg look really big when I do that. I could, but right now, a lot of my more complex commission options are out of boot. I just have some more simplistic ones available right now. Much the leg would show back here, and would it be the shoe? I could just pull in the coat a little more. To hide that. Yeah, Jack is city artist as well. Good night. Thank you for stopping in. $500 cigarettes. Okay, I need to lock in, looking up some cowboy boots. Because I finally finished the leg. This one photo has taken so many references because I'm like, how do I draw a business shirt? How do I draw cowboy boots? Yippee, woohoo. Dr. Pepper cream soda zero sugar is probably my favorite, not gonna lie. I didn't put art ref behind it. We had this conversation last night. If I don't put art ref behind it, it just shows me like listings for cowboy boots to buy. I need an art reference. I need someone to break down these shapes and show me how they look. I want these specifically. I think I'm gonna do square-toed because I just like how I like square-toed better, and I think they translate as cowboy boots a lot easier. Cause the pointier ones, I don't know. They're giving like evil mastermind vibe, and that's not really what I'm going for. Let's see. What is such a strange experience? Dr. Pepper, cream soda, zero sugar. That's my favorite one. Yeah, I like square-toed. I like the little boxy ones. Square-toed. Toed boots. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. The whole club was in fact looking at her. She hit the flow. She hit the flow. And Shotty did in fact get low and low and low. Okay. Here's a basic breakdown, but they're pointy. I can use that for the rest of the boot. I just need my square toes. I like the soft square toes because I like the softer leather look. I don't really like shiny cowboy boots. So we're just, because I have very few characters. This is the only character that I have that wears cowboy boots, so. Let's say hypothetically, there are some apple bottom jeans. I wonder what soda that was. Because I love cake. Very yummy. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. The whole club was in fact looking at her. She hit the flow. She hit the flow. To be fair, I just want silly treats always. My brain is constantly in the mood for a silly treat. I love how this is like, oh, I've never drawn a cowboy boot before. Anyway, draws it in a really hard position to even draw shoes in. I love how I constantly do this to myself. At least they bend kind of like docks. Well, actually, they bend less than docks if they're newer, but if they're older, they'll bend like docks because they've been worn in. And also, how cowboy boots, I have to remember, have a heel. Why are you womp-womping me? I'm gonna bop you in your fat head with a stick that I found on the ground, and then I'm not even gonna apologize afterwards. Gotta beat them off with a stick. Back, lady, back! Or however the audio goes. I do not remember. You don't want to be whacked with a stick as hard as I possibly can whack you? Okay. I think that implies square-toedness. Doesn't have to be perfect. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. whole club was in fact looking at her. And then I'm gonna kind of do this thing where they have like the other tread. But silly cowboy boots have a silly heel in them, which I think is funny. But then the front tread isn't as prominently poked out as they are in like Doc Martens. Or combat boots, I should say more accurately, is what I usually draw. That's not gonna be rounded. Plus they're like rounded at the toe. Oh my god. You shan't say. Why shan't you say? Would Susan take down my stream if you did? Is that the reason? Okay, let me put another layer on these because cowboy boots have silly multiple rubber layers. It looks like. There's like these foam bits, probably for compression purposes. I envy artists who can like go, oh, I need to draw this thing, and they can just spend time and they can make it look exactly like that thing. That has never been me. I've never been that sort of artist that can like just draw things, like just automatically replicate them. 'Tis not me, and it makes me sad. It would make my life easier. Even if it looked stylistically out of place. Oh, I wanted to try that. I thought it would be silly because I like root beer. Those things were so heavily referenced though. The patterns on them, because you can't take it off the can and put it on there, I just traced the patterns. Like the white patterns on them, or silver patterns on them, I straight up traced those. I'll admit to anyone. Plus the rendering, cans are a little easy to draw and rendering saves them. Because you can make them shiny and nice. See, you can't really see the detailing on the boots, so I don't know if I want to do thread detailing on them if I'm just going to draw them for a comic, which I probably shouldn't because then I'll be wrapped into drawing it when I draw silly series, and I don't want to do that. But I am gonna draw, cowboy boots have like little silly, there's a seam and then the seam is usually connected by one piece of leather. It's usually meeting in the middle. See, the thing is that there isn't really an angle, so I'm just gonna have to guess. Also, these are like smaller details that won't really be noticed. They just need to look cowboy boot enough so that at first glance it's like, yeah, that's kind of a cowboy boot. It doesn't have to be fully processed that it's a cowboy boot. I think I'm going to give it some lines because I think when people usually draw cowboy boots, they draw like lines here to imply the threading on the front. But also at this angle, it doesn't look very cowboy boot, and you would have to like see it next to other boots. The color will also help. Because they're brown. They're gonna be brown, they're gonna be black ones, so I feel like, yeah, there's another piece of leather that usually goes back here by the heel. And it's fine enough. It's been like, I've only been streaming for like 10 minutes. My back and ribs already hurt from sitting. Let me pry myself from my chair real quick. Oh gosh. As a professional cowboy, You should know this. I always think about getting one, but I never know which one to get, because I feel like the one that is like suggested to me by all these websites is just usually not going to be good. And also this chair, despite it being free, the original chair was expensive, so I'm like, well, I got an expensive chair for free from the trash, so... that's not something I'm going to do, I fear. I am against crime. I like how my own mod is like, can I do a crime? Also, one of these days I will stream and my mic will be actually correct. Because I can't believe I was doubled. You just get to hear it twice to really implement my words home. Then I just want to know how that worked. Were you just telling the story for 30 minutes, or were you Okay. Yippee! We made it past probably some of the biggest hurdles with this particular drawing, which is the legs and the boots. So, yippee! Pat one back. I have to draw the face now. I'm not excited about that. I'm not good at drawing faces. His haircut is kind of giving that one character from that, what's that game? Ace Attorney. It's giving whatever the main guy's haircut is, it's giving him. Oh, okay. Phoenix Wright, okay. Every time I draw a haircut that is like kind of slicked back like that, this face is looking jacked, oh gosh. I always think of Phoenix Wright, I'm like, this looks exactly like Phoenix Wright. To be fair, the only Phoenix Wright content I've watched is that Objection Funk song, and I've consumed this one particular artist that just draws a lot of stuff from that. And also I've seen clips of the anime, and it's apparently slightly unhinged because Hatsune Miku is in the courtroom. POV the face you make when you drop all your papers on the floor. I hate drawing a character for the first time because they don't really look like themselves. You know what I mean? Like the first time you draw a character, they just never feel like themselves. Wee little silly eyeball. Oh, the eyeball actually looks fine. Usually it's like all janked and in the wrong direction. Yeah, for real. You have to like draw an OC a certain amount of times for it to like actually come to life. Oh gosh. Do not. See, I always end up just drawing the other eye because like it never looks right when I do it this way, and it doesn't look right when I do it the other way either, but at least I can say that it doesn't look wrong because I did this. Because everyone's like, oh, digital art is so good because you never have to draw the other eye. False. Wrong. It looks weird when I draw it. I mean, it looks weird when I just flip it. So I feel like it should be up here, because it's like maybe the other eye is actually in the wrong place, and that's why it looks weird, because technically it should line up. Maybe I drew something wrong? I don't know. Maybe there? Because there's like a pocket where the eyeball goes. Squish it horizontally. Okay. So you mean squish it as in squish it down? Because if... Okay. Horizontal is on its side. Okay, so you meant stretch it. That's why I was confused. I was like, squish it horizontally? Still looks weird from afar. He looks cross-eyed. Maybe? Because they still have to line up on the face is part of the issue. I mean, I guess it looks better than it did. It's a little squished, so he kind of looks a little cross-eyed when you zoom out. Let me think of which way clockwise is. So clock goes this way. So I need to rotate it up. Okay, I need to rotate it that way. I mean, a little better. I think it looks a little better. I think it looks a little better. I am losing my mind. Going bananas bonkers style. I am losing it. And by it, let's just say, haha, my mind. Okay. Hello. Welcome in. I don't really like how the sleeve is looking. Let's see, it needs to be bunched in a different way. It needs to not be as long in this area. It needs to be bunched here, a little rounder. I'd say probably something here, and then I need my, maybe, nope. I was right. I underestimated. I was like, no, the base is wrong. No, I was right the first time. This just needs to be more straight. I don't think it needs to be. Nope. It's too stiff. It needs to be hanging off the wrist. And I also have to make sure to draw the folded up sleeve parts, which is going to be here. I'll just draw in the texture difference once I get these guys actually drawn in. Put some bagginess here. Lay on the wrist a bit flatter. Ankle's weird. Well, hold on. So I want, nope, wrong layer. Whoops. Okay. Here, so I want the sleeve to hang here, and then so it's going to go here and then kind of buckle around like this, and then here is my cuff. That is the word I was looking for, is cuff, and the cuff has to be about as big on that one. So okay, because I made the sleeves on this coat way too big. Yippee! Silly art stream! Right now I'm trying to draw the other sleeve and struggling greatly. Because I still need there to be buckles. I don't know quite where they go. I think I need to start drawing it at this angle. It's a little bit of a harder angle to draw this from, but the angle will help me kind of fix my issue. You used to subject yourself to torture while I drew, I see. Stinky blender. Yeah, I would like to learn, like I've mentioned before. Blender seems silly and I would like to learn it, but also, wow, it's really complicated and hard to do. Especially for someone who doesn't even use keyboard shortcuts. Like, it's a lot of keys, man. I'm just used to my silly pen doing everything. This single panel has been giving me the worst time. Yeah, I've seen people use sculpt mode and it looks pretty cool. I should, but I don't know if that's copywritten. And I'm not really worried about getting a copyright strike because obviously none of this is monetized. But I am worried about getting a copyright strike on my channel. Yeah, I'm obsessed with, like, I think it's the bridge of that theme where it gets into that quiet bit. It's not a part you hear during the driving in my car right after a beer that's been popular. It's kind of after that portion of the song. It's very silly. I like it so much. It gives very majestic vibes. Hold on, I'm gonna move my microphone and you're gonna hear a lot of bumping because it's just really sensitive when I move it. Yeah, good luck with that one. When I was younger, actually what got me to drawing humans was drawing FNAF characters, but it's definitely not the most simple thing to start off. Robotic and like mech characters are very impressive to me. They just have so much detail on them. Okay. See, this lump looks good in the base because the base I used a different pin on, but the lump doesn't look good now. Oh, okay, my screen moved. Well, technically Sister Location only had 2 humans, and no offense, but I don't know who was drawing Ballora. I know there's probably some like Ballora fans out there, but not me. I don't like her design. I think it's weird. Too much breast on animatronic. Oh, okay. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I'm just gonna draw the sleeve up like that. We're gonna call it a day. I'll come back to it and I'll fix it, but I can't keep messing with the same thing because obviously it's not fixing. So, maybe hand time. Time for hand. Neuron activated father-son dynamic. Fatherful behavior. It's like, I especially like it when it's like a branch off of Found Family. A favorite of mine. Biologically, I think this character should definitely have some form of talon on his fingers, but I don't know if I'm gonna add them. I'm definitely gonna add the like little scaly bits to his fingers though. I don't know how it would look. Oh, I already drew it on the other hand, never mind. I gotta draw it on this hand. Sorry, I zoned in. I had to really focus in to finish that hand. Okay. Well, the thumb's too big. That would be cool. We always like to see finished art. I know, I always get like kind of excited when other artists actually join my stream. It's like, woohoo, yippee! My cup is being very deep, and I'm just like, yippee, woohoo! Confetti from the air. I need to do that with a different brush. It would look better with a pencil brush. What about my textured pen? Oh yeah, it looks fine with my textured pen. You're like, if I use big words. Jack, you have to spell the big words correctly. Also, photosynthesis, where? You said my favorite word, jingle jingle jangle. When? Photosynthesis? Cellular respiration isn't as much of one. It's not a very jingle jangle word for me. Technically it happens, but photosynthesis is directly related. Photosynthesis. I remember when I was young once, I say as the town elder, I had a teacher and she made us remember she hated everyone. She hated the children that she taught. That's so many teachers. Don't go die. I need my moderators. Don't go die. Okay, I thought it was part of the joke that onomatopoeia wasn't spelled correctly. That's why I didn't point it out. I was like, haha, yeah, I get it. Because you're spelling them wrong on purpose now. Or at least knowingly. My coffee's so watered down, but it still vaguely tastes like what it's supposed to. Silly Satan, his chest is too broad. Jesus Lord Almighty. Okay, hold on. Let me fix his massive boob problem. Yeah, it's onomatopoeia, not... Yeah, that is weird that it's spelled with a T. Jack, if you're upset that I shrank his chest, it's still plenty big. Also, I'm gonna be drawing Lutka in... What is it? What is it? In the third one. And look at him. Look at even the very horrible base I did of this man. I hate this base. And We're gonna hit Tyler with the stick again. Stick. Silly Gooban. Okay, I'm gonna draw the stuff on the ground now, which we're doing on a different layer. Just makes it slightly easier. My rib cage. I'm dying. Oh, having bones is a curse. I crave to be a sea slug. Or a jellyfish. Something with no bones. Maybe a cartilaginous fish, even. What is this layer? There's like a layer here. What is this layer? It's nothing. Well, it's merged now. Okay, let me... Yeah. Okay. I'm also going to tweak his facial expression so it's a little bit more potent than it is right now. Hold on, I didn't draw in the other part of this square. Okay. Drawing this one still. Falling. Oh. Oh, my canvas just teleported. Okay. Yippee! Drawing! I hate that we were robbed of Mark playing Undertale. Oh, I forgot his tail. I need to draw his tail in. This, I don't even know how it's gonna look. You can see very... Wow. Now that is definitely a descriptive face. Let me go to the final slide because I drew it... Yeah, see, I drew it a little better here. Okay. Let me try to replicate that. Oh, okay. Hold on. Don't like how that looks. I wanna kind of expand it out, but it's gonna be... Let me go draw some circles. When in doubt, draw some circles. Oh, are you talking about my characters, Jack? Sutton's dad is a demon, is a demon character, and his mom is like avian themed, and she is a crow. So he has silly demon tail that is also highly bird themed. Lots of fedors. But you can't really see it, but like right here and like right here, you can see there's like these bits that I'm gonna make a bluish black color to show the crow bits. Also, that's why he has scales on his hands, particularly in some of these more like knuckles and stuff. He's supposed to have silly little scales. Okay, goodbye. Thank you for stopping in and drawing with us. It was fun. I did this wrong. I did it on the wrong layer. I drew the little scales on the wrong layer. Well, then I just erased off the wrong layer. Sometimes I just gotta look at it. Just gotta look at my art. Okay. Don't want to draw this. Okay, so this layer's not supposed to be there. Basically, I have the layers in the wrong order. Okay. I'm gonna make this one slightly lighter. This one around. I need to stop making the line art so neat because, like, I was looking into obviously how to make comics faster. It's just like I had this. It was from another small artist. They were like, "Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to finish my comic if I like made all my line art really neat and nice." And of course I want it to look good, but also I also just want to be able to like actually make them. Most important part is finishing the thing. doesn't help the way I draw feathers is kind of messy. Expand it, because the thing is that this is my first time drawing this character, so I could give him a demon tail or I could just give him a bird tail. I had considered giving him a demon tail that was just like kind of the whole outside of it was consistent of just like really long feathers. I played with that idea and I think I might like that one. I don't know, I'd have to draw it. Hold on, let me see. So this would be the demon tail base. Oh, it's not. This would be the demon root right here, the root of the tail. And this would be like the fluffing down and then like feathers. So it kind of looks like, and then there's like just a few stray feathers. And it wouldn't have like a fancy tip like some of the other tails do. So it'd be kind of like that. I don't know if I like that more. Because I like them having an end, like a something or other right here, but with the feathers, I don't think, you know, logically that really couldn't work. So I don't know. Because this is neat, but I do have a character that kind of already has something going on like this. It's Stratus. You guys know. Hold on, I can pull Stratus if you don't know who he is, because I know it's just you guys in here right now, and you two know who Stratus is. I can hear Jack frantically scrolling through my Instagram trying to find him. I might do the other tail, and because it just looks a little neater with the design. With what's going on right now, it benefits of this drawing, so if I don't like it later, I can always change it. Just draw it in. Hold on, I can pull them up. Let me go into my files real quick. Oh, okay, pressed a button. Nope, why'd you do that? It just opened my reference drawing that I was using to get Ginger's colors. Okay, hold on, let me pull him up for your viewing pleasure. I only have old crunchy art of so many of my characters, so bear with me a second. These drawings aren't, you know, that old, and I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever drawn. I'm gonna pull him into my... Where is he? Where is he? He's around here. I know he's around here. This is Stratus. He's in my reference window now. You can kind of see how he has that kind of fuzzy thing going on, and I still gave him, like, the tip of the tail. That's because he's supposed to be kind of cloud-themed, so he's supposed to have, like, clouds, and he's supposed to be fluffy and whatnot. But I think... it just looks too similar, and I try not to do the same thing too many times because a lot of my characters suffer from I do the same thing too many times itis. And also, when I was a kid and I was animating, when these were strictly animated characters, I was making them simple. So demon tails were all just like this, this sort of shape, and then they had like different endings on them. Like I can draw Zyra's right now because it's like a bulb with like a kind of, it's like scorpion shaped even though it's like flat. I'm gonna draw this because I like them having a kind of a unique end because it's like a demon tail, and usually cartoony they're drawn like this. Maybe sometimes they'll have a little line here. But of course here they're like part of the spine, so they have to be big enough to be like spinal. So we'll see what I can do for the tip of it, but if I'm gonna do the sleek feather thing I'm talking about, I don't know how that'll work. I'm still trying to figure out how it's gonna look. I should have drawn this on a different... I need to draw the tail base on a different layer because it's gonna be completely covered by feathers. this is this one. And draw it in silly red. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Guys, are we ever gonna get past the first frame of this comic? Am I ever gonna get past it? It's a mini comic. It's not supposed to take long. But I decided to use a character I never drew. So now I'm like, oh, I think this is how we look. I don't know. Because I also don't want it to look like a horsetail, you know what I mean? Because when you draw things, like, and you're trying to simplify them, it may not come off as long feathers, like a kind of like a rooster tail. It may come off as like, you know. My small goal is just to like actually finish this particular panel. Not like color and everything, but just even finish drawing it. See what I mean? It kind of looks weird without like a ending bit. I just give him a little poof. I give him a palm poof. And like when he, I would like for him to be able to poof out his little feathers. I think that would be cute. Also just like making my characters who have feathers be able to kind of poof. Because demon characters can poof their like body scales, so I think this guy will be able to poof. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Idea. The feathers lead up into these bits, and these are kind of where the feathers taper off into these sort of spike things. And then that's of course the actual tail base. I could make his tail imply that it's this part's 3D and not flat, but I think it'll fit a little better if I just kind of yippee. My bones. My bones. Okay. I forgot to post on Instagram today. Okay. Yippee! Yes, you should always go make a quesadilla. What kind of question is that? I recommend quesadilla time. Quesadilla time is every time. Do you have a quesadilla maker? Better question. Because I feel like that's a game changer. I used to have one. It was really nice. I don't like that I lined this thicker. I don't like that. Quesadilla. Remember that, it was like a trend on Vine to just like pronounce things with the double L in Spanish. See, here's the thing, you can do that, but I can also just ban you, Jack. You are the quesadilla maker. I wish I could give you role names, because you would be, quesadilla maker and Jack would be court jester. Okay. I don't like how smooth this is. I might add some more lumps and bumps, ridges and lumps to it. Feathery boy. Still want it to be a little smoother than everything else, but maybe remove this and kind of imply there's like a root here by drawing in these lines. We'll see. I might change this later, but I'm really bad at like character design, especially when it's like, oh, I have this species in my world and I've drawn like 20 freaking demon characters now, and it's like, I don't know. Yes. And you may judge me because I apparently hold my pen really weird. I don't hold it like with a fist, but I hold it like in between. Like the middle of my finger, so like there's two on top of it and two on the bottom of it, and apparently that's not how you're supposed to write, and I think I have hand issues because of it. I do in fact constantly press the back button and stuff on my pen because of that, but that's also just because it's on the pen and the buttons are broken. They are held on with tape, so they press down weird now. And I kind of want this bent. I feel like it would get more character if it was bent a little. Just a tad bent. Just to the side. Actually, hold on. I got this. I got this. Are you saying damn because I hold my pen weird? Yeah, the button thing kind of sucks. There's two really bad things about my pen. One, it's broken, and it's like $75 to get a new one because the pen's old. And that goes into the second issue of, it's only going to get more expensive, so like I'm probably never going to be able to get a new one. And the newer pens don't have the hot buttons on them, and I like the hot buttons because the hot buttons control, I can press down on one of them and get the eraser, and I can press down on the other one and get my... Wait a second. eyedropper tool. But sometimes when I press the eraser one, it presses the eyedropper one now because it's held on with tape. Okay. Yay! We finally finished the line art for this frame. I've spent 2 streams doing 1 frame because I'm a little guy. Hold on. Where is it? Here you are. Delete that. Delete. These in a folder. Bam, line art folder. This one has actually the background in it, so I'll put the backgrounds in once I'm done with all the line art, and I'll just do all the backgrounds at once because they're like just geometric shapes and stuff. So you guys will not be seeing backgrounds for a while. Anyway, time for this one. Great, I have to draw a face again. I'm gonna be having a great time. First I have to make these squares even. So I'm gonna merge them with this layer. What is this layer? Oh, this layer just has that whole other one on it. Cool. Okay, so now all that's one layer. Brain filled with thoughts. Definitely not empty. Definitely not forgetting things. Definitely not going crazy. Okay. Nope, I just made that wider. I don't know if you can see that with my stream window, but I just made that wider. Okay. How thick are you? Okay, you're a perfect amount of thickness. I want it to kind of be this size. See if I can do 2 of these guys. Actually, black, it is black. I like this shape. I like this size. Very good. Jolly good show. Hold on. I'm gonna put this one here, and then I'm gonna see if I can copy and paste it and fit another one, because sometimes you just can't fit them. And that's okay, but also means I need a new size. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Me know how to use my art program in Impossible Challenge. My program, yes, exactly, my program. Okay, yeah, like I thought that's where the rectangle is too big. It's the perfect size if I only needed 1. It's a very nice size. Don't take that out of context. Let's see, I'm gonna... Well, now it's on the base layer, so that doesn't matter. He needs to be ever so slightly smaller, but he still needs to fill the space. I'm gonna make him that big. I'm gonna have to move around the frames onto this after I'm done. Copying and pasting currently. Okay. I mean... Sure. I don't care. I do care. I actually care a lot, but I have to play it nonchalant because the art program can smell your fear. Okay. Now, we can get into this part. Back to the mines again, aka doing line art. Like, I love line art because it kind of like it brings everything together, but it's also probably the hardest part of any drawing. But I like it because it makes the drawing actually look like a drawing. Put these guys in a folder so I remember where my line art is and what my base is, because I constantly need to turn my base off. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to save this. Let me save that. This pose is all jacked up. It just looks stiff, but you know, whatever. I tried. The hand is freaking me out. I think I need to like tilt this in a different way. I need to stop messing with this. We're never gonna get past the first frame if I keep messing with it. Because I'm just like, but I could just mess with it a little more, and then it'll look good. No. Sometimes in life you have to settle. This mayhaps be one of those times. Especially because the goal is to draw something, not for it to be perfect. But I don't forget that. I just completely ignore the own words coming out of my own mouth. I don't know what this is referring to, but I know it's nothing good about yourself, so I'm gonna whack you with the stick again. Pub's getting whacked with the naughty stick. Oh gosh. Welcome. People keep bobbing in and out because I can see there's like a fourth person that keeps bobbing in and out, and I'm like, haha, hello. Every time I'm doing something random. It's probably different people, but it's like, oh, I'm in the middle of doing something very dumb. They left again. I called them out. I called out the lurker. Last time I called out a lurker in chat, though, we, you know, managed to bond with Jack on a deep level, so I'm looking at all my lurkers. Oh, okay, it's probably you. Oh, it is someone. Hello! I swear I'll leave this panel alone after I finish doing this small thing. I will leave it alone. I will not beat this dead horse anymore. I will fix it later, because obviously if I still don't like it later, I'll just fix it. But I need to just move on from it. I need to... okay. See, now you know what? We're gonna move on. We're fixing that later. I've been trying to fix it for like an hour. It's not fixing. What angle is this at? Ugh. Drawing faces. This angle. What? Need to decide if the nose. I think if you mean drawing, yes. I do always encourage people to join me while I draw. In art or in suffering? Also, a good question. Please don't join me in suffering. I don't recommend this for anyone. As someone who's taken the free subscription. I mean, I have fun with it. I just do it every now and then, and I mainly just hang out with my friends, and also I've been in the art community a long time, so every now and then someone will pop in stream and be like, oh my gosh, I remember you from like 5 years ago. That's so crazy. And I'm like, hi. That's also insane, because I remember you. I remember when you commented on my stuff, and they're like, I remember commenting. So it's just kind of fun. And it brings kind of the community back to the art community, so I recommend it. I think also you won't know if you like it till you start doing it. I also think it's a good excuse to draw, because sometimes it'll motivate you. Cons? I don't know, just normal streaming cons. Of like... I mean, it depends on your goals. Like, if it's just to kind of have pop on and have a good time, that's fine. But it's if you're worried about, like, platform growth, I think there would be a lot of cons to that. I need to make my pen bigger. What am I on? I'm on 3, that's the issue. Like, why is my pen so small? I'm on 3. I usually draw on 4, 5, or 6. To be fair, if they're more on the bizarre side, they might, you know, normal streaming cons may not apply to you. I keep forgetting he doesn't have like a structured nose, so I'm like, I can just draw the straight line down. Because I'm like, wait, I have to put the bridge in it. I don't. He doesn't have a nose bridge. Well, he does have a nose bridge. He doesn't have a nose structure. I don't know what that's called. I just call it the hump. It's probably a more respectable name for it than that. want to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. There. Nose too long. Hold on, let me go back to the first frame. Need to poke the nose out at an angle more. I can get the nose bottom in here. I don't think it's the most strange thing in the world. I feel like that's... I don't know if rage bait people do it for entertainment. They probably just do it for views, but you can do it that way. I don't know if art is exactly the way to do it, but I enjoy doing art stream. But again, it fits my goals and purposes. If yours is to have silly... silly human zoo, then I don't know if art's exactly the way to go about it. See, this nose isn't turning out how I want it. Back to drawing bubbles. Need to draw the eye socket. Eye socket. That's where his eyeball is. Well, roughly the eye socket. Need to work on face polygons. I need to draw more face polygons so I can kind of know where the panels on the face are. My biggest struggle in drawing faces, and especially eyes, is I don't know where the planes on the face are. Okay, there we go. See, now I have to replicate his facial structure. Yeah, no, the nose doesn't look the same anymore. Different facial structure. Oh, whoopsie. I'm gonna keep that like that for now, but I have to replicate this sort of structure. Forehead. Oh. Or we can lag and not draw my line. Very cool. Always good to get in your niche. Let me see. How do I paste something from one? I feel like there's definitely a way to do this. I just don't know how, because I don't do it often enough. How do I paste from one drawing to another? Is it in layer? I know there's a manual paste in here somewhere because I used it for a really... Yeah, here it is. There we go. I got it. Okay. I love stealing. I love taking things. I'm just gonna put this over here because I already drew the face ones. I'm just gonna edit this facial structure of the same exact character, just on this scale. Because I already sorted the face ones. I'm not doing it again. Not until I make it big. Big face. Because I'm gonna redraw it. I'm not just gonna leave it weirdly sized. I'm just using it as a to help me get the facial structure in, because I didn't really have the facial structure mapped when I planned this out. We'll put it there. We'll edit it as I go. Yeah, because I made this overall head too big. Then I'm gonna move the nose and eyes because it's at a different angle, so I'm also gonna have to edit that a little bit, but we'll figure it out. Thank you. I also thoroughly enjoyed making my thumbnail. Why do I keep selecting the wrong layer? This is the right layer. Okay, cool. Move him a little in here. Face is gonna be here, which means I need to move this. Ugh. Move this in a little bit. Yippee! Almost done with your quesadillas. Okay. Sorry, I'm focusing because I'm trying to bash stuff. Which is only partly a good idea until you actually start doing it, and then it's like, dang it. I may have made my life harder. Okay. Because this needs to be at a different angle, so the jaw needs to be back further. Nope, that just moved. That just moved nothing. Jaw needs to be back further. There is an object to transform. I just drew the object that you you're drawing. Okay. And I'm also gonna need to make the face less structured in this area, because it's not as much to the side, so you can't really see his cheekbone as much. Womp. We'll make it work. No. I don't know if there's a term for that. That's where the brow bone is. I mean, the eyeballs have to rest up here. Moving his eyeballs. There. That's where his eyeballs should be. There we go. It's at 31, that's why I can't see what I'm doing. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but close enough. That helped me get the nose shape in here correctly, at least. Right side. This eye is just gonna have to be replicated onto the other side because the way the head is shaped, this eye is just drawn correctly. Oh, I forgot what expression. Oh yeah, he was making kind of the same expression. Oh my god, I just read that and was like, wow, that's like a philosophical question. I mean, it's a good question. I think automatically if it has like an alien, it's probably like sci-fi or like a fairy, it's fantasy. And people just, it's by association, essentially. And I mean, I guess the author can officially call it whatever they want to. They're just words used to kind of accurately convey what you're writing. Like when I tell people about like mine, I'm like, oh yeah, it's like a modern fantasy world, you know. And then, you know, the follow-up questions will always be different depending on what type of people you're around. Because one time I was talking about it and someone told me about like an RPG that they were playing that's like along the lines of something similar. Here we go. I'm gonna grab this real quick and rotate it a little bit just to play around with it. Like this. There we go. See, now the face is too sharp. I do want him to have a, like, more boxier jawline than that. I may perhaps have made him too pointy. I just need to draw his... Oh, I have to draw the other eye, and then I can draw his hair in, and then I can edit to the expression for the second one. I just have to draw the head, and then I have to draw the bodies separately. I just don't want to redraw those details, obviously. So why would I want to? Sorry, I'm drinking coffee in the background. It is gone now. Filled with sadness. This was a copied layer. I can go ahead and merge that. I think I like that. Doesn't look exactly how I want him, but then again, first time projecting this character onto paper, so it's gonna look a little odd. I'm gonna shrink this hand. I need to not mess with it. Every time I look at that frame, I want to mess with it. I need to draw the other ones first. I need to not spend all my time doing one thing. I do need to look at his head though, because I need to look at the horn and hair structure. Okay. So let me draw this man's horns and hair. Attach it to the head, and then I have to edit its position. Jesus, bless me. I really hope you couldn't hear that. I tried to move away from the microphone. Schnozzin'. Okay, you could. Thank you. Thank you. Dang it. So I was hoping my noise suppression would help not pick that up. Silly Hans. Okay, I'm gonna just roughly draw his haircut too. Just help me out. What do his sides look like? Okay, the sides look like this. Accidentally just selected the color because my buttons are broken. And then I have something have something wrapped around here, just so the forehead doesn't, so he doesn't look bald, so he doesn't look like he's balding. Ear, more feathers, okay. I don't think I need this anymore. I think I can delete this layer. I don't know, I undid it because it sensed me as pressing the screen twice, which I did not do, but it just sometimes does that with my hand. Okay, let me actually, I kind of want to, I feel like it's too much. Yeah! There we go. That fixed. It's like, why does he look so long? Because he is long, and I just had to shorten him. I can imagine he may at some point. I mean, if you stress anything out enough, it'll start losing something. It's hair, it's mind. We may never know. Okay. Sometimes it is that simple. I'm like, why does it look X, Y, or Z? Well, because it is X, Y, or Z. And I go, oh, why didn't I think of that? And then I fix it. Oh, I just accidentally moved my screen size. Okay. Let me see. So I have the feathers there. Okay. I don't know if I should draw the quick on these. Quick? It's not called that. It has a name. A scientific name that I can't remember, and that's gonna drive me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I don't like how they look though, so I'm erasing them and I'm gonna draw the hair and then I'm gonna draw them into the hair like I did the first time. I don't know why I started drawing them first. Like an insane person. I don't know why I would do that. Yeah, they put me in a rubber room with rats. Oh my god, how did you know? I'm not gonna lie, when that first started going, I have started something I can't stop. When that first became popular, I thought it was a 1984 reference, because at one point the main character, he gets captured by like Big Brother, whatever. It's been a really long time since I've consumed this book. He gets captured one way or another, and they like start questioning him, and they basically try to scare him out of rebellion, and they lock his face in a hot cage, and then they put a rat in there, and I think they're like, yeah, we have a rat here, and we're gonna let him in and to tear your face off. This may be completely incorrect. This is just what I'm remembering. Yeah, I knew it was Big Brother that was watching them. I didn't know if it was technically Big Brother that caught him, because I'm pretty sure they work for Big Brother, because they could work for Big Brother, but they're called something else. Because I know they pretend to be the Resistance at some point, and they, that's how they end up catching our two main characters. Is by pretending to be the Resistance. I have not watched Brazil. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Some other hairs in here. My every 10-minute back stretch, because I have artist shrimp the back, where I sit here hunched like a little goblin, pecking away at my tablet. I feel like I need to draw the horns before I continue the hair, so I can draw the hair around the horns. Still trying to... It's like, how did I make that shape the first time? Okay. Alright. Sure. How deep did I make the twist? I think I gave it an extra lump, didn't I? Yeah, it only goes up and down once. Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe I am in a rubber room filled with rats. You may never know. Could be streaming from a rubber room filled with rats. I'm just gonna move this. I'm not fixing it. What is that, man? Well, it's not a rubber ring filled with rats, at least. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop the stream here because my bones hurt and I don't know how many hours it's been. Recite your cries in unison. This is just the ending that I always do. I stream here, I post animations here, but I'm more active on Instagram and I will post this definitely on Instagram. It's actually formatted for Instagram, and yeah, I'm just more active on there. Thank you everyone for coming. I will see maybe some of you next time. So, good night everyone.